Today we are heading to the canal-side village of Stoke Bruerne on the Grand Union Canal in Northamptonshire, about 12 miles north of Milton Keynes. Before heading towards the village, we take a quick detour to Lock 19, which is the second lock in the Stoke Bruerne flight. To pick up the route to Stoke Bruerne, you have to cross the main road and join a footpath just above the road bridge at Lock 18. The flight consists of 7 locks that raise the canal 56 feet to just below the Canal Museum in Stoke Bruerne village. The museum and a couple of pubs at the top of the flight make it very popular with tourists, especially during the summer months. The locks are spaced just a few hundred metres apart, with a gently rising footpath running alongside the canal on the opposite side to the towpath. Just above Lock 15 we arrive at the outskirts of the village and the first of its 2 pubs, the Navigation, that was formerly the home of the canal agent. The left-hand bridge arch leads to the original but now disused top lock, while the right-hand arch leads to the newer lock that was built to speed up boat traffic. The old lock has been preserved and an information board explains the history behind the dual lock system that was only used between 1835 and 1850. This is the original lock that was built in 1804. Just next to the old lock is the second of the village's pubs, the Boat Inn, which has been owned and operated by the Woodward family since 1877, and it's here that on the spur of the moment we decide to stop for some breakfast. Suitably sustained, it's time for a little gongoozling, the practice of standing and staring at canal activity without participating. Stoke Bruerne is one of the best examples of a classic canal-side village, and its facilities include the Spice of Bruerne, an Indian restaurant and takeaway. One of the old wharfside warehouses has been converted into a waterways museum. The cafe is a very popular meeting place, and dogs are welcome on the museum's ground floor. The building contains a collection covering 200 years of English canal history, and exhibits include a reconstructed butty boat cabin and extensive displays of canal memorabilia. It's now only a 10-minute stroll along the towpath to the south portal of the Blisworth Tunnel. At this notice board you can take a pleasant woodland trail up over the hill and on towards Blisworth village. But if you wish to visit the tunnel entrance, just continue along the towpath. After a few minutes we arrive at the old forge and the south portal of the tunnel. At this point you can head up the hill to join the woodland walk. At 2,812 metres, Blisworth Tunnel is the third longest navigable canal tunnel on the UK canal network. Construction was started in 1793 and at the time was a major feat of engineering, with just basic picks, shovels and wheelbarrows being used in its excavation. After 3 years' work, the tunnel collapsed due to quicksand, claiming the lives of 14 men. And even today, boat users report strange lights in the gloom and cries of workers lost during the construction. Due to changes in the shape of the tunnel over time, it became unnavigable, and British Waterways were responsible for a major rebuilding programme in the 1980s, with sections of the tunnel being lined with specially designed precast concrete rings, an example of which is on display next to the south portal. The tunnel was finally reopened to navigation in 1984. Retracing our steps, we can explore the start of the woodland trail that climbs the hill and heads towards Blisworth. Along this early section are wire sculptures depicting canal life. If you have enjoyed this video, please click the like button, consider subscribing to the channel, and click the bell icon for notifications of new videos.